And then the woman barfed up a giant pupa and force-fed it into him. Isn't that delightful? Oh! Didn't see you come in. Hello and welcome to a recap of Loudy McNitpick Jr.
Wait a minute! I thought this was gonna be another episode of your stupid, lousy ripoff show! And who the fuck is Loudy anyway? Huh?
Listen here, you poorly dubbed tough guy. You ever fucking interrupt me again,
I will break you in this side of hell! Hell, I'll use my fucking teeth if I have to! Get me!
Okay!
Good. Now, on to the story of this wonderful but obnoxious piece of shit. Once upon a time, there was this man named Loudy McNitpick Jr., who was the cousin of the late douchey McNitpick. Yes, that very one. We first meet this individual in Indie Fan Sonic Shoe No. 0 review, where he tried to defend Chris Chan only to be silenced with facts. Then, 2 seasons later, he came back to bitching and complaining to Indie Fan about the delay of the Dawn of the Monsters review. The more he bitches at Indie Fan, the more Indie has had it, resulting in Indie Fan sending his cat to attack the fanboy. Isn't that sweet? One time, Indie Fan was threatened by Elliot Thurn to join him, but refuses as he decides to send his men to kill him, but they unfortunately got stuck in traffic. So Mr. Theron has a plan B, as he sends one of his other men to recruit and punch the shit out of Loudy, as Elliot gives him the task to kill Indie Fan. Loudy gladly accepts this mission, and storms off to kill Indie Fan. Loudy turns off Indie's AI, and threatens to kill him, but he gives out very unnecessary questions to Indie Fan, giving Indie Fan the time he needed to send his adorable monster Malcolm to attack Loudy once again and partially castrate him with onions. As Indie Fan and his cat manage to defeat him, Loudy whines over his defeat and tells Indie that Elliot Theron sent him to kill him. Then Indie Fan says this to the abominable, petulant little piss baby.
You ever come near me again, I will not be so merciful. Now go.
And so with that, Loudy retreats as he failed the task. Then out of nowhere, a man dressed in black comes in and says that Ronan wants a word with him, and then kidnaps the annoying asshole. The end. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the recap. So now sit back and enjoy the...
Hey, Mr. Ripoff! I have a question for you! Who was the guy laughing in the background who replaced Thorax and said, "You rang"?
Cheers. That was fucking me, you idiot!
Are you sure? Because I don't think so. I thought it was Morbius that replaced Thorax.
Seriously? Also, I have a question for you. How the hell do you know that guy? You died in Invasion of New York after I replaced that... No, not after. Before I replaced that stupid fucking violator.
Shut up! It's none of your business, Mr. Failure!
Okay, you know what? That's it. I'm gonna shove this book right up your ass.
Wait, I'm sorry. No, wait.
Come here. Hold Have fun shaking it out, bitch.
Fuck you.
Wanna fucking question me again, boy?
No.
Good. Go shit it out on the other side of the cage. Just begin the show already. Fuck this.
And now, our feature presentation. Douchebags.
Where am I? What?
Hello, stranger.
Oh no! Look, Mr. Theron, I'm so sorry that I failed the task. Please give me another chance and let me kill Indy one last time.
First off, it's not Theron, it's Theron. Secondly, I'm not Theron, it's Ronan Torchwood. And 3, stop your fucking whining!
Okay, you win! I was sent by Theron! He wanted me to kill IndieFan because he didn't want to join them! And I was sent to kill him for ignoring my questions and for canceling the Dawn of the Monsters review!
I have no fucking interest in IndieFan. But I am interested in the people you work for. So start talking!
I seriously know nothing about their plans!
Don't fucking play dumb with me. I've had one of my men overhear what you were talking about and who sent you. I want to know is where they are and what they're planning!
Okay! I overheard one of them talking about attacking the Minoas in the Mountains of Skies and to finish their Star Wars opinions for good and become true fans or something!
Of course they would. That's all I need.
Huh? Really? So you're not going to kill me?
Well, of course, why would I play a fucking bet? You look familiar.
What do you mean you know me?
Of course, you're Loudy McNitpick Jr., the former owner of a game company called Loud Games by any chance?
Oh yeah! Of course I'm Larry! I guess you must be a big fan of mine!
Oh no, I'm not a fan of games. Nothing beats a good book. Although, you did sexually assault my sister, who used to work for you!
Yes, and wait, what?
You heard me, Loudy. Not only did you sexually assault my sister, you also verbally abused her, humiliated her, and had her fired, all for the simple reason of being a lesbian. You destroyed her dreams of being an artist, and not only that, she almost drank herself to death because of you, you misogynistic fucking pig!
Oh, come on! Her art was ugly! She didn't like what she wanted my game to be, and she didn't respect my vision! So I told her she was a whiny crank for not liking my style, and wished her to be at the state home for the ugly!
Take these two. Come here, you!
Wait!
I promised my sister, Robin Torchwood, that I would get the bastard who ruined her life. And you know what? I'm finally gonna give her her wish.
Wait! You promised you wouldn't kill me! Look, I'm sorry I hurt your sister, Ronan! Please! Ronan, please! Don't kill me!
Oh, Loudy, I told you. I'm not gonna kill you. But the sharks will. Boys, get this idiot out of my sight and give him a good skydiving lesson. Preferably without the parachute.
Wait! No! Ronan, please! Let me leave! I want to live!
Come here, little bastard!
No! Let me go! No!
Have a nice fall!
I'm falling! I don't want to die! I wanted a parachute! I hate you all! It's all indie fans' fault!
Alright, so, what do we do now? Well, isn't it simple? We take care of the fanboys once and for all. And I know just the person to do it. Who? Well, Dean, of course. Wait, Doesn't that guy owe you money? Well, yeah, true, but, these fanboys are far, far worse. They've been attacking my territory since 2015, and it's only getting worse. Not even the feds can do anything about it, but then they really do anyway. If Dean takes care of this job for me, not only will I give him time, I'll also lower the pay required. Alright. Anything you say, sir. Come on. We have work to do, and I have to call Dean tomorrow to take care of our problem. Alright guys, let's get moving.
Well, at least I'm still alive. Good thing I didn't fall into a... Oh, wait. Did something kick me in the foot? What was that? This review of it fucking sucks! BigJackFilms or Jack Weenie, you should be ashamed of yourself for bad-mouthing the Locust and Jurassic World Dominion! They were input into the movie! Locusts are love! Locusts are life! I mean, what is wrong with... Oh my fucking god! That stupid shark bit me in the butt! And why don't you so much intense pain after that? What? Who are you?
I'm a member of the Crimson Blades. You must be Loudy McNitpick Jr., right?
Yes!
Good. You come with me. Morbius is expecting you and needs you alive.
What? Yes? You mean Jared Leto from that shitty movie?
Shut it! You either follow me right now, or I leave you on this island to rot. Your choice, human.
Okay! I'll come with you, alright? So please don't shoot me!
Come on. We shouldn't keep Morbius waiting. Let's get to that ship. Come on.
Really? What did you say, Crimson Blade?
Crimson Blade!
Okay! I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry!
And that was how I defeated Morbius. So, you got it all, Indy? What?
Are we forgetting something?
Forgetting what?
I think you know.
No, what? Just tell me! All I said what?
You sent Kevin Morbius to an uncharted and off-limits island to everyone!
It was unintentional, dude. I didn't know he was gonna fall on Skull Island. Maybe to the ocean would have been fine.
Unintentional? Yeah, be sure to tell it to the indigenous population of the island whose holy temples you destroyed, and don't give me that singer schlock!
I won't. It was Morbius's fault, and he's the one to blame for the destruction!
Dean, you still chose of your own free will to set foot on an island that is away from civilization to steal shit that isn't yours. And even if you did need it, you could have simply stayed in your ship, find a stone's location, and beam said stone to your ship. Have you ever considered that for a change?
Yeah, you're right. And I'm sorry. But I finally got the Earthstone from that Tommy Wiseau knockoff! And now I only got 3 more to go.
I mean, hey, what do I know? It's not like I'm a fucking fan of history! Anyway, what else is new?
How did it go dealing with the serial killer you fought?
Oh, well, you should mention that.
One origin explanation later.
What?
That's very messed up!
Yeah, even more messed up than the breeding farm!
Breeding what?
Oh, I can't get it out of my head!
First of all, how the hell did you not notice? And secondly, is Melvin with you? Is he okay?
He's fine. And he never told me until now. So, what happened? Well...
Another explanation later.
Oh my fucking god! Yeah. Anyway, indie fan, continue talking about this Martin Grimm guy.
Funny you should mention that. After he escaped, he was juiced up by Gabler, but obviously didn't work. He was vaporized, leaving only his axe and the person that helped him escape. Given the police are incompetent, I basically took it as a battle prize.
Indy? Maybe you should destroy it. What if it might corrupt you?
Oh, I'm taking this from somebody who illegally snuck into an island in the name of colonialism. I would destroy it, but I don't know what consequences it will bring. For all I know, it could run the risk of basically turning the town I'm in into a smoldering crater.
Okay, fair point. And hoping that's the last you'll ever have to deal with Martin Grimm.
Yeah, same here.
And I have a feeling that Kevin Morbius, who works for Gabler, will be coming back for me soon.
Hope he doesn't. That reminds me, I don't know if you guys know this, but Jupiter practically got invaded.
What? What?
What?
Yeah, it appears to me you guys haven't actually watched the news often. That's fine. My friends were up there, so I'm hoping they escape. That being said, though, I do have a feeling I'm going to be needed soon.
Okay, give me a call when you need me. Also, I want to apologize for causing the delay of your, Dawn of the Monsters review because of my temper.
Don't mention it. Besides, I only delayed it just to piss Loudy off.
Wait, I thought the review was done by now.
It is.
Speaking of Loudy, whatever happened to him anyway after he tried to kill you?
Who knows? Finally he'll learn to leave me the fuck alone.
Okay. Also, what happened to Silverwolf as well? He tried to kill you in season 1, and now he just disappeared 5 seasons later. Did he just give up and went home?
Oh, that? I don't know. I mean, he is a mercenary, one of the most highly paid, so I think maybe he took a side job. Yeah, there is a chance he might come back. Who knows? But I mean, hey, it took me a while to rebuild my defenses the first time he attacked. Well, after the first time he attacked me, to be exact. So, I'll be ready if he comes back.
But last time you fought him, didn't he say, "This isn't over"?
Dude, shut up, please.
Oh, hello, and we finally meet, Red Man.
You too, you unfunny half-wit.
Oh, come on! I just want to get to know you for real this time, Red Man.
It's just red, diet bender. Okay, that's enough from you two. Anyway, Dean, I gotta go.
Me too, Indy. Before I go, what's your next review going to be?
Dawn of the Monsters DLC.
Huh? But did you already review?
Please tell me you saw my latest review.
A little bit of it since last week. And let's see what I have to review today. Okay, so my next review is...
Get to look at the time. Time sure does fly, am I right? You're like that child spoke with dinosaurs and all that crap. Well, okay, Dean, I gotta go. Talk to you later. Bye.
Indy, wait! Come back! I need... No! What the hell just happened to my intro?
I don't know. I'm just as surprised as you are.
I think it exploded because of copyright.
What? Fucking what?
Yeah, It's true.
Then I made the second version of the intro for nothing? God damn it!
It doesn't matter, Larry. I mean, we dragged this on long enough.
Okay, fair point.
Hello, I'm Dean, and welcome to Official Palooza, where we look at everything official and company made. And now you're all wondering, what the hell is this? Well, before I get into it, let's go over my favorite cartoon channel from my childhood, Cartoon Network. Yes, Cartoon Network. The cartoon channel that I watched so many times when I was a child. The channel started off in 1992, a year before I was even born. Back in the day, they showed reruns of old cartoons like the Looney Tunes, Popeye, a couple Hanna-Barbera shows, and even Speed Racer. Then in 1994, they started production on their own original cartoon show, which is an anthology series called What a Cartoon! And to see if any of these pilot episodes would get picked up, which some of them did. And in 1996, the rest was history when the channel aired these original beloved, well, some of them, cartoons. And let me tell ya, I've watched the hell out of this channel back in my day. Anytime when I come back home from school, I always turn my TV on and watch one of my favorite shows on Cartoon Network. Like, say, Dexter's Laboratory, Johnny Bravo, the original Powerpuff Girls, Ed, Edd n Eddy, Courage the Cowardly Dog, Samurai Jack, Whatever Happened to Robot Jones, Codename Kids Next Door, The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, Evil Con Carne, Teen Titans, Jendy Tarkovsky's Star Wars Clone Wars, Megas XLR, Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends, the original Ben 10, Villainous, Adventure Time, and yes, even Steven Universe. Dean, you forgot to mention Symbiotic Titan, Regular Show, We Bear Bears, and Infinity Train. Alright, confession. I know some of them were cancelled, but I never saw those 4 cartoons. Sorry. Anyway, I would go into more details as to why I love this channel, but we would be here for a long time. So let's get to the point already during its, dark age. Yeah, the dark age where they had some awful live action movies and shows. And the one that started this dark age and we'll be looking into today is Reanimated. Yeah, Reanimated. Never heard of it? Well, not anymore. And let me go over my experience with this horrible movie. Back in 2006, when I was a preteen, I remember seeing promos for this movie and thought,
Hey, this looks awesome, fun, and kind of like Roger Rabbit. I'm sure this movie will change animation history forever.
Then one viewing later after seeing it, yeah, when I saw it in reality, I regretted for liking it. And looking back at it now, it's terrible and horrendous as hell! And now most of you are wondering, how terrible and horrendous can it be? Well, you've been warned. Anyway, let's not waste any more time, everybody. This is Reanimated. So the movie opens up with its intro looking right out of a 90s animated music video, as we see the title of the movie looking lame and lazy, as the actual movie starts off with a guy in his pajamas watching a lame-ass cartoon while he's eating his... Ow! 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 Disgusting! Don't laugh with your mouth full, asshole! Ow! That's funny. Oh, shut up, Michael Bay! Ow! Make it stop! Make it stop! I'm disgusted for life. Okay, seriously, this is how you open up your movie? Jesus Christ! already hurting me, and we're a minute in for fuck's sake! And secondly, again, ew, gross, buddy! Are you trying to have diabetes with that ugly junk cereal? Thirdly, why is he laughing at the cartoon when there's no jokes put in? It's like that scene in the Garbage Pail Kids movie where everyone in the theater was either high or laughing like goddamn hyenas! Alright, I'm getting sidetracked. So we meet our main character Jimmy, played by Demonic James, telling his unfunny dad, played by Bill Taylor whatever, that he needs to get to school early.
I'm not done with my sugar cube crunchums. Each bite is a sugary jolt of life. Plus, makes my hands dance.
Why are you trying so hard to be funny, movie? Because it's not working. It's only making my hand shake too, but with anger. And it makes me want to know this! Come here! Oh, shit! Again, I apologize, everybody. Let's keep going. So Jimmy is called by his mother, played by Rachel Quaintance, who's packing his lunch and is an astronaut for some reason. And we meet his sister Yancy, played by Rhea Lando, who's adopted and is an alien. Okay, first off, I have 3 questions. How is Jimmy's mother an astronaut? How did she get the job? And what planet did she go to find and adopt Yancy? I don't know. It never tells us. It never fucking tells us. Or perhaps Yancy is pretending to be an alien. Maybe she's actually an ogre and is the descendant of Shrek and Fiona. But I highly doubt it. So Jimmy comes back to see his dad still not dressed, getting very whiny and impatient. And then his dad being unfunny again while he's randomly jumping. So his dad finally takes him to school as he has dogs in his car for no reason. And then Jimmy's in the hallway where he... Hold it! Let me guess. He meets the bully stereotype or his inaccessible love interest. Oh, there we are! There's an inaccessible love interest. Why am I not surprised?
All right! I have a minute before class! I can talk to her!
I just want...
Jimmy Roberts to the guidance counselor's office.
So he's in the student council room where... Wait a second! His father's the student counselor?!
I'm Mr. Roberts.
Sure you are. Oh, and another thing I forgot to mention earlier. The kid's acting as Jimmy is terrible! I mean, my god! Most of his acting is nothing but whining and complaining. Don't believe me? Well, see for yourself.
I was gonna ask Robin Yoshida to hang out with me on the field trip, and you totally ruined it. And now it's too late.
I'm acting! Jeez, kid! You're much more whiny than Shinji Ikari from Evangelion! I mean, at least with Shinji, he was dealing with depression while the world was ending. Jimmy, on the other hand, was whining over his grade school cliches. Anyway, Mr. Roberts has an idea to help and give advices to Jimmy of asking out the girl where he... Oh God! What? 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 What?
What is wrong with this movie?
Going into my feet! Is this my punishment for messing with somebody's GPS? Oh my God! It probably is! Oh God! My eyes!
My eyes! It burns us! It burns
Again, apologies for that. So after that fucking cringe, Jimmy is in class working on his typical cliche test or homework, where we meet his best friend Craig, played by Mika Carnes.
What's your problem? I don't know, it's just everyone's taking advantage of me. Oh, really? That's terrible. Hey, let me copy your homework.
Kid, you could get in trouble for that! Then two kids come out of nowhere and ask Jimmy for his pencil.
Actually, it's the only one I have, and there's a test today.
No, that's why I need it.
I wouldn't want you to flunk.
Thanks, Jimmy.
Why not just say no, Jimmy? Let me guess. It's a plot device, isn't it?
Unfortunately, it is.
I knew it. Also, another thing I forgot to mention, that Jimmy and the other students will be going to a field trip at a Disney knockoff theme park called Golly World, which is why Jimmy is upset and he really wants his love interest named Robin, played by Eunice Chow, to join the field trip with him, where he meets up with her again at his best friend's house, and obviously, her and Craig are siblings. And he tries to ask her again.
The opposite of night is day, and tomorrow's a day.
I'm actually losing all of my intelligence hearing such bad dialogue. Jimmy asks Robin to hang out with him at Golly World, but Robin is not interested in going as she said it's for 7th graders, as she's in 8th. As this upsets Jimmy. Again! Then the next day arrives as Jimmy, Craig, and the other students arrive at Golly World as we have a cliche 2000s montage with the cliche 2000s music, which I won't play due to copyright. Later on, the students head to the Hall of History and, why is there a duck here? Anyway, the students are here to learn about the Apple Day history hosted by this overacting lady. Aww, that poor kid was trying a little too hard. I feel sorry for him. And the actress seems to be doing this for the paycheck at this point.
I love this kid!
Wait a second! Is that Flo from the Progressive commercials?
Wait, what?
I'm serious! That's Flo! Here, let me show you one of the commercials in this shitty movie, back to back.
We have a savings of $350. A savings of $350.
Yeah, that's right! Famous cartoonist, Milk Appleday.
You know, that comes with concierge claim service, local response claim service, and 24/7 live support, all at no extra charge.
This is also the place where Mr. Appleday hosted his hit TV show called... Yeah, that's right! The Marvelous Mind of Milt!
Wow, I know. I say it louder.
I got no words for this. So Flo goes over the brief history of the late cartoonist Milt Appleday, who's loosely based off of Walt Disney, as most of the kids look bored. Then one of the kids asks a question.
I heard that when Milt died, they froze his brain so that science could bring him back one day.
Let me guess, this is a plot device for the movie.
I'm not going to bother answering. I'm too distracted that Flo is in this movie. So Dean, buzz off!
Fair point. As Flo tells him it's not true and an urban legend. Then she gives a warm welcome to a crappy animatronic of Milt Appleday, who's played by the late Fred Willard. Okay, another confession. I'm not too familiar with his work. Sorry. As the animatronic Appleday goes over his speech, the students tell Jimmy to go find and get the brain in this ice ride, where again, he can't say no and agrees to find it. Later on, Jimmy and Craig get on this ice ride as Jimmy sneaks out of the ride, finds a secret passage of wait! What the shit? There's an ice cave underneath the theme park? This park would have collapsed by now! I mean, who the hell owns this ice cave? Shimu from the Monsterverse? Or Titanicus from Soul War?
Well, according to my research, this is supposed to be a parody of a conspiracy theory where Walt's head is stored in ice underneath either Disneyland or Disney World.
Okay, but again, what if this theme park could collapse by now by the ice cave?
Because of really strong air conditioners is what keeps the insides of the attraction rides cold and warm? You should be doing your homework, Dean!
Okay, never mind. So Jimmy gets closer to the brain's area until he comes across our villain of the movie, who's trying to get the brain first and has been searching it for 30 years. But Jimmy slips and gets caught by the villain, and he makes a run for it while the Dr. Eggman wannabe chases after him. Jimmy gets out of the ice ride attraction and keeps on running for his life until he... What the fuck was that? I mean, seriously! This stupid kid didn't even see the train coming while he was running! And how the hell did the train hit him so hard while the train was slowing down? I mean, for fuck's sake, it could have been a bump! But no! It hit him so hard that it made him fly up into the air for no fucking reason! I'm trying, movie! I'm really trying to understand you, but you just don't add up! So Jimmy gets taken by one of the mascots to a hospital, while another mascot tells this to Craig.
The miniature hospital on Main Street is a real working hospital.
Okay. So they... Wait! Why are they still in the mascot costumes? Should they be in... whatever!
What do you got? This boy needs an emergency brain transplant.
Why? I mean, how did the train damage his brain? It only hit him on the leg! Wait, did I speak in rhyme again? So they take their masks off as one of the mascots suggests to use Mr. Appleday's brain to save Jimmy, as he kept it hidden for years. So they agreed, transplanting the brain in Jimmy's head. It was a complete success and saved his personality gland. How? Anyway, he wakes up to see his mom, dad, and...
Hiya, Jimmy.
No!
Oh man, there he goes again.
What? While he's back home, yes everyone, you're seeing this! After his brain transplant, he's literally seeing Appleday's cartoon characters! This is seriously where the movie completely jumped the shark! And these tunes are pretty much both parodies and rip-offs, where the main gopher, named Golly, is Mickey Mouse, Dolly Gopher is Minnie Mouse, the unfunny penguin Tux is Semi-Donald Duck, Crocker the alligator is Goofy and Wally Gator, and lastly, Prickles the porcupine and Pickles the pickle are Tom and Jerry, Wile E. Coyote, and the Roadrunner.
Me.
Dean, you should go over who's voicing them. Way ahead of you, Melvin. Prickles and Pickles are mute. Crocker is voiced by Brian Poston. Tux is voiced by Tom Kenny. Why, Tom? Why? Dolly is voiced by Eileen Green. And Golly, the star, is voiced by... Oh, Pee-wee? Pee-wee? Why did you sign up to be in this bad movie? Do you want me to make fun of you? I mean, you seem like a really nice and funny guy. I loved you. You were really cool. I mean, you should have known better, Pee-wee. You should have known better. Okay, but aside from that, so after they made their introduction, have you noticed the main problem with these cartoon characters? Well, outside of the choppy animation of them, let's see if you can figure it out in this clip.
Look at them. They got a screw loose.
Now, how about this one?
What's black and white and emptier than Golly World Paris? My stomach! Zing!
Still not getting it? Let's try one more.
I want food with me on. Apple Day Crunch diet.
They never shut up. They are always talking, always annoying, always knocking in your ears. They're like this throughout the whole movie. There is never a silent moment where the film can just breathe or take a break. It is nothing but noise. Noise.
You guys just stop. You're making a huge
Noise.
You don't want him there.
If there's one thing I can't stand, it's all the noise. It's like it's afraid if it stops being loud and bouncy, it's going to lose the children's attention. And that's not a good thing. Children need slow moments. They need pauses. It teaches them patience and the appreciation of atmosphere. But this is like waving your kids in front of the dumb little faces for an hour and a half.
Hiya, Jimmy!
Ask me what it means! Ask me what it means!
Do you know why the Tower of Pisa is leaning? Because of that better reflex of the Twin Towers. Who does Hitler hate more than the Jews? The art school that turned them down. Do you know what Michael Jackson and Santa Claus have in common? They both leave kids' houses with their sacks empty. Do you know what— Shut up!
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Fuck you!
Oh, sorry, Arnold.
Jeez, sorry. I thought I was going to do something a bit more fun.
Indy, what are you doing back here? I thought you had a review to do.
Oh, shit, you're right. I gotta shave.
Okay. Anyway, let's continue the rest of the review despite all the noise.
Shut the fuck up!
Sorry.
Dean, you got the whole noise skit from the Nostalgia Critic, didn't you? If the critic himself saw this, he's gonna sue.
Yeah. So his dad comes into the kitchen to see all the ruckus as Jimmy tries to explain, but his dad can't see or hear the tunes, which caught Jimmy by surprise. As Goalie tells him this, then the tunes throw an unnecessary party. Later in the morning, the villain from earlier, who is named Sonny, played by Matt Knudsen, arrives to rent a room in Jimmy's house, and he easily deceives his parents as they agree for him to rent a room in their house. Wow! That is the worst evil laugh I've ever heard. I mean, Glenn Close as Cruella DeVille can make a better evil laugh than you! So Jimmy arrives back at school while Craig is pissed at him for ditching him.
Get hit by a train, then you totally ditch me. Dude, I was in the hospital. It's always about you, isn't it?
What? Kid, he was clearly in the hospital for his head injury, and you're mad at him when he was in the hospital? Oh my god, kid! What is your problem? How about a little concern for your friend? You fucking little brat! I mean, good lord! You are worse than Ember from Invincible! Then, a few seconds later, some other kid asks Jimmy to watch his pet python in spite of the fact that he still has a head injury, like I said before! I mean, what's next? Is he gonna watch over somebody's pet skullcrawler?
A few years ago, during Season 2 of Pandemic, and before Indie Fans' review of King Kong... Why, hello, my dear boy. I am so pleased you volunteered to look after my pet Snuggles.
Okay, Mr. Afterman, and I'm sure your pet will be safe with me! Yeah!
Now, you see, young man, Snuggles is a creature that only likes a few things. This, Oh, and this.
Okay, so who's your pet lizard anyway?
Oh, well, you see, young man, he's right behind his door.
Oh, okay. What is that?
What a fucking sucker.
Let me out! Let me out!
Snuggles! Dinner! Oh, they grow up so fast. Here come the town.
So Golly and the other tunes will help Jimmy with his problems and hoping he'll return the favor in which he makes the deal. Then we have a couple of unfunny montages of the tunes forcing Jimmy to say no, which it actually worked. Okay, this whole helping thing seems kinda mean-spirited. Then he meets up with Robin again and tries to talk to her until Dolly has to ruin it. Later in the evening, Jimmy, his family, and Sonny are having dinner as Jimmy asks him if they met before, which you clearly did! Then he questions Yancy of being an alien and if she has any space powers, which pisses her off. You know, maybe if Yancy wasn't a typical green alien? Imagine if she was a xenomorph instead.
So when I kill Jimmy and take his brain, I shall rule the world and become the famous celebrity of all!
Whoa! Yancy! Look, it's not what it looks like, okay? I mean, who said I wanted to kill? No! Get away from me! Get away from me! Then Jimmy finally realizes it's the same guy trying to get the brain, while later he convinces Craig that he can see cartoon characters, and this Sony guy wants to kill him as his friend, still being a horrible friend, and blaming Jimmy again. Then Robin overhears this.
Wow, you're wearing your little booties?
Oh! Who wrote this? So she shows him her room and the tunes are very happy that she's a fan, while the penguin makes more unfunny jokes.
Do I look that fat?
Well, maybe you just ate. You're obviously stuffed.
So he goes over that this Sonic guy wants him dead, as Robin goes over that Sonny is the son of Milt Appleday. Yeah, honestly, I'm not that surprised, as she goes into details about the history of him, while Jimmy is barely paying attention. Then she shows one of Sonny's cartoons, which looks pretty bad, and what the hell? Moving on, where Jimmy spies on Sonny while he's having a meeting with the Appleday Company and wants to be the new boss, as they deny his request and saying he doesn't have the brains, like his father. Seriously? Then Jimmy unintentionally barges in as the company is happy to see him, having Milt's brain, and being the new boss.
You're the new president of Appleday Pictures?
What?
What? As Golly congratulates Jimmy on becoming the new president of Appleday Studios, as Jimmy doesn't want to, but Golly convinces him, so Robin would love him, and so he agrees! Sure, why not? So the next day in the studio, Sony presents Jimmy his new office while he's attempted to kill him with a hammer splat machine thing, but fails. Later on, he has another evil plan to give Jimmy a new massage chair, which is an electric chair, and have him take a seat. But Jimmy's got some things to do, and Sony accidentally gets himself electrocuted and fails yet again. Moving on, when Robin and Craig came to visit and are very happy for him to be the president of the studio. Then we have another boring 2000s montage, like them riding on golf carts, looking around at old cartoon vintage reels, watching a movie, and Jimmy having a lot of paparazzi in school. Even his own dad. Then Golly and Jimmy get into a fight.
Well, why can't we go to the studio after school like always?
It's a 24-hour job. Remember that favor you promised me for helping you out? It's time to pay up.
Fuck you Mickey Mouse wannabe! Yeesh! No wonder one of my friends couldn't stand you! You are a horrible influence! I almost wish Bill Murray could kill your guts by now!
But if I kill all the golfers, they're gonna lock me up and throw away the key.
As Jimmy is forced back to the studio, Robin tries to talk him out of it, but he ditches her. Our hero, everybody! Meanwhile, with Sonny, he comes up with another evil plan to trap Jimmy in this deadly train trap and to decapitate him. So he will use his brain, become the president of Appleday Studios, and then, as always, take over the world!
Of course!
So Craig visits Jimmy to have him join the party, but Jimmy gets fed up as he's way too busy with his job and tells him to get out. Jeez, first you were whiny, and now you're being a complete sellout! Even later, Golly forces him to say to Robin that she doesn't understand show business. Wow! So Jimmy feels bad and wants to make up for it by giving her a present, advised by Dolly. Later, he wants to make up to be a better friend to Craig by going to his party, but Golly refuses him to go there and head to his TV debut instead.
I just wish I could make everybody happy.
But if you don't do the show, you'll lose everything we've worked for. And if it helps me regain my rightful place as America's favorite cartoon character, well, golly, that's just icing on the cake.
Again, Pee-wee. Why did you sign up for this? So Jimmy forcefully goes as Robin tries to talk him out of it. Again.
Before you couldn't say no to people, now you can't say no to the cartoons. You do everything they tell you to.
That's not true.
This is bad comedy.
Jimmy completely ditches her again and drives off on a limo. Then Sonny sneaks out of the house after Yancey grounded him and stupidly exposes his evil plan to Robin.
I'm gonna chop his head off with my train.
That's why I've been following Jimmy, to get your father's brain?
I just randomly became a vampire, but not one of those sparkly ones. They totally suck ass.
So he makes his TV debut to the world, as well as a new deadly train ride comes in, created by our villain of the movie. While Craig is having his party inviting the other kids, one of them wonders where Jimmy is. As they all feel bored being at this lame party, as one of the kids actually agrees with me. Then they see Jimmy on TV, as this upsets Craig a lot. Okay, seriously, I don't care. As Jimmy's off the air, Sonny arrives and is finally going to get what he wants. Jimmy gets notes that are from Craig and predictably feels bad for not being there. Again, I don't really care. Jimmy has been an unlikable character from the beginning. So he's back live on TV and has had enough of being a star.
I don't want to do this. All my life, I've always said yes to what other people wanted. Tonight, I'm saying no.
Oh, now you're saying no. Well, you should have from the start of the movie, you whiny cash-in brat!
So he keeps going on and on that he
doesn't want to be the president of Appleday anymore and wants to have a normal life and be a kid again!
As the movie decides to repeat itself with one line 3 times.
What's going on? What's he doing?
What's going on? What's he doing?
You're repeating yourself, you know that? You're repeating yourself.
You're repeating yourself. You're repeating yourself. You know
So they went off the air as this upsets Sonny as he activates the train. But Jimmy manages to get out and he exposes his evil plan again.
I shall have to steal Jimmy's brain.
You're trying to steal my brain?
It was the perfect plan. I steal Jimmy's brain and the train runs over Robin.
Jimmy makes a run for it to rescue Robin.
The hell? What happened to your voice, Robin? Did Sonny give you helium during the kidnapping? Or maybe a cousin of mine would know better. Hello, boys and girls! I'm Dr. Dean Sano, and let me teach you about the worst sickness of all, Dubbinitis. Yup, the worst. That'll make your voice poorly dubbed and die from it. Let me give you an example of one of my late patients who had it. Dom. Roll the footage.
I really hope my doctor can cure me.
Yep, hopeless case. What? Let me explain. You have dubbinitis.
Double what?
It's when your voice slips out of character. Symptoms include anger issues, abuse, persistent whining, and in various cases of complete visual dismemberment. So basically, dubbinitis is voice cancer.
Shut up! You're making all this up, you stupid, good for nothing, bullshitting.
Yep. Stage 3. No cure.
What do you mean? Wait, my voice. No, my voice. My voice! What happened to my voice?
Well, I would tell you, but since I'm too stupid to know, you'll have to guess.
No! This can't happen to me! You did this! You caused me to change my voice! How can I bring fear to children with this fucking voice?
With kindness and understanding.
No! You ruined my life! And I'll get you for this, you Dr. Con honest quack! I'm out of here!
Wait! You forgot your copay!
Fuck you!
Yeesh. Sounds like he was going to explode. Oh, the irony. So, remember kids, don't scream so loud, or you'll get dubbinitis too! Well, that's about...
What is the holdup, Dean Sato?
Kondo! Well, you see, I was busy giving out an educational video to the children!
I don't care! You've been slacking off over this nonsense as our master needs you to finish up the prototype!
But I need a break! I can't keep going on like this forever! Come on, just cut me some slack!
Oh, I'll give you a break! Come here!
No, wait! Let's talk about this, Kondo! No! Don't make me use this! I swear, I will... Oh.
Nice try! Now it's my turn!
Or don't make me use this one too! No, wait! Ah! Anyway, Golly feels guilty and apologizes to Jimmy for being an asshole and forcing him to do all the things he didn't want to do, but still not an excuse. As Jimmy needs to save Robin, and Golly has an idea where he turns Jimmy into a Toon Knight. As Jimmy rides on a horse, catches up with the evil train, gets in, and changes back into live action while he's still in that knight armor. Golly, what was the point of that?
Maybe they didn't have the budget to accomplish this sequence in live action.
Honestly, Dean, I agree with Larry. So he tries to figure out of how to shut this train down as one of the cartoon characters to use soup on the coal, which he does, and it actually worked! Okay, I'm done complaining on this bullshit, and thankfully we only got 8 minutes left of this train wreck. No pun intended!
Thanks for saving my life.
You were right. I lost sight of what was important, and I'm sorry.
In reality, I would never forgive you, kid. So Sonic catches up and chases after Jimmy as he heads to the Hall of History to hide from him, where he pretends to be Milt's animatronic. Worst hiding spot ever, where Sonic easily notices him and is about to electrocute him, but...
Dad, it's me, you little booger. I've missed you so much.
Okay, movie, you're trying to make me feel sorry for the villain? No! I'm sorry! You're already too late, and I found this guy very boring and forgettable. Then Robin and Yancy show up on time to stop him, as Sonic comes back into reality, finally about to kill Jimmy, and then... Why didn't she do it before?!
It just raises too many questions.
Oh, you're right, Val Kilmer.
And also, may you rest in peace. So the day is saved, I guess, as Jimmy and Robin make it to the party, as Craig is happy to see him. Yeah, but still an excuse of both of you being terrible friends. As everyone ditches out of the party, and honestly, I would do the same thing. They all become buddies again. Yay. As Jimmy shares his slow dance with Robin as every other tunes join in, and he finally gives her the present. Again, don't give a shit. As you think the movie would end, we have a secret ending, where Jimmy is about to go to school and Sonny is still alive for some reason, who still wants to kill him and makes another evil laugh, as Yancy tells him to shut up, but he says it right back, and that's how the movie ends.
That's it! I'm gonna make sure you stay dead!
Wow. That was shit.
Agreed, Golden Age Demon from the Hospital Hotel pilot! I mean, my God! This movie was shit and fucking terrible! I mean, fucking seriously! This piece of gopher shit was terrible and horrible from beginning to end! The story was badly written and cliche as hell. The acting is terrible. The jokes were unfunny and cringy. The characters are either bland or annoying as fuck. The villain's forgettable. The cartoon animation is choppy. The movie is very mean-spirited. The cartoon characters, again, never shut up. And most of all, this fucking movie is pretty much my Garbage Pail Kids movie of a god-awful kids movie! That's right! I fucking went there! It's worse than that! It's also worse than The Magic Voyage, Felix the Cat the movie, Biodome, Transformers The Last Night, Food Fight, and it's almost worse than Fan Force Deck! So the final analysis on this horrendously made abomination is a motherfucking F-. Oh, and it's definitely going on the blacklist! Jesus Christ! I could not find any pros with this movie! I'm sorry! And worst part of all, it spawned a TV series called Out of Jimmy's Head, which was also god-awful, and I will not look into that in the future, because this movie drove me into my frustration and insanity! So Cartoon Network, you should really be ashamed of yourselves for making this, and I fully regret for liking it when I was 13! So do yourselves a favor, guys, stay away from this failure, and probably watch better movies, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Space Jam, Looney Tunes Back in Action, If, Brendan Fraser's The Mummy, Van Helsing starring Hugh Jackman, and the one that I recommend that is not a movie, but an indie adult cartoon series, The Amazing Digital Circus. I mean, yeah, I did review the pilot with Indie Fan in its 4th season, and hopefully we'll do the rest. But again, it's better made. It has better writing, great animation, characters that are more memorable, as well as they go through traumatic experiences, psychological themes, and it knows when to be funny and serious. So please, give Amazing Digital Circus a watch on YouTube or Netflix. And stay away from me! Fuck this movie! And I'll let the angry video game nerd say the rest for me!
Fuck it to hell, fuck it to oblivion, fuck it to damnation of mankind!
Oh. Yeesh. That movie took a lot out of you. You okay, Dean?
No.
Well, since you were giving your final thoughts, somebody wants to speak with you.
Who is it? Indie Fan? Come on, Larry,
No, even better. It's Jack.
What? Are you serious? Please tell me you're joking.
I swear, Dean, it's not a joke. And he wants to talk with you right now.
All right! Put him on screen!
Yes, sir!
Hello! Is this Dean, perchance?
Of course I am, Jack! I mean, come on! We met one time at Toronto and at G-Fest last year. Also, Are you here to help me with, my problem?
Oh, right, the glitch side of the battle that we never really talk about that you and Brock took care of. Hey, good tons. But besides the point, I need your help.
What? What did you say?
I need your help!
Okay, but I thought you were going to help.
Will you shut up and listen to me?
Okay. Sorry. So, what's the problem?
Oh, sorry, I lost my cool here. I'm a little bit anxious, but, your friend Indie Fan, right, is carrying something in his possession that the Empire wants?
Is it the sword you gave him in his second season after he reviewed Blazing Chrome?
No, you idiot! It's a flash drive given to him by the planet Jupiter because I shipped it over to him that could help win the war.
Oh, okay. I don't understand. I mean, didn't we win against Gabor? I mean...
That thing is immortal, it's irrelevant to the conversation. I need you to get to Indie Fan's location and hope to God he is not shot or killed until he figures out what's on that hard drive.
Alright. I'll be sure to look out for him and the flash drive. Or hard drive, you call it. By the way, what's in that drive, Jack?
I don't know, I didn't read the instruction manual when I sent it, but the point is, the Empire wants it, and Indy has it. And I need you to protect him until we figure out what's going on. And given your case as a smuggler, I figured you'd be right for the job. I'll even pay you.
Okay then. I'll make sure Indy doesn't get killed, and we'll make sure that drive doesn't fall into the wrong hands, BigJackFilms.
Name your price, and I shall pay it. Don't worry, I've got plenty from Bruce Wayne.
Okay. You'll pay me over my, Ronin Torchwood problem, which I had in my first review.
Done.
Thanks, boss! You're the best! And again, I'll make sure that nothing or anything happens to Indie Fan.
Please do so. And may the Force be with you. And don't call me boss!
Huh. Looks like this mission is going to be a big one.
Yeah. But also, we'll finally be able to pay off Ronin! Ha ha!
Agreed! Give me 5, Larry!
I want you to think hard on this.
What's wrong with this picture? I just had to ruin it. Anyway, let's go! Yeah! Let's save Indie Fan and the world!
Now that's better! Anyway, let's do this!
Yeah!
Meanwhile, with Loudy McNitpick Jr.
Okay, I'm here. So, what's this all about, huh?
Loudy, at last we finally meet. Sit.
Kevin Morbius, I presume?
Yep. In the flesh. And I assume you're wondering why you're here.
Yeah! I mean, what do you want with me, huh?
Simple. The reason is twofold. You work for me, and I have a simple task for you.
A task? Let me guess. You want me to kill Indie Fan again, right? Come on, Kevin. The viewers forced me to. I mean, and I failed that, okay? It's not Indie Fan, you stupid butthurt idiot. Huh? Oh, you got a talking pet rat. Hey, I'm not a rat. I'm an opossum, you.
That's enough, Mr. Opossum. I'll handle the corrections here.
Fine.
All right, a few things. First off, he's not a rat, he's an apostle.
Okay.
Secondly, it's not Theorons, it's Therans. And you don't have to worry about them, given recently that both them and the Minervas have been rounded up and arrested, so you won't have to put up with them again.
What happened to them? Did anything kill them?
Well, allow me to explain that.
One explanation about the Therans later.
Wow! I guess I don't have to worry about them killing me after my failure of trying to kill Indie Fan.
Pretty much. And that reminds me. Indie Fan's not the target. This person is.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
No, you fucking idiot! It's Dean! Jesus, I knew you weren't the best student in high school, but goddamn, you're fucking dense!
You know, for some reason, I always hated those turtles. Who's Dean? I never heard of him, and I don't feel interested.
Normally, I would lay my hands on you just for fucking replying me like that. But since you have the mentality and the attention span of a toddler, I'll just humor you. And I can't believe I'm fucking doing this. I heard you were upset that Indie Fan delayed his Dawn of the Monsters review over someone throwing a rock at him.
Okay, now I'm pissed and curious.
Good. Now watch. Again. You dumb fucking bastard.
Son of a bitch!
This game is definitely going to be the first on my list of Season 4. Son of a bitch! Who the hell threw that? No. On second thought, I think I'll just save Dawn of the Monsters for another time. I mean, I did promise TFI Creations I would review Jurassic Spark anyway. Alright, if you say so. Wait. How did I get a beard all of a sudden? What the hell out of my chair? Well?
It was him? He did this?
Oh no, it wasn't him. It was the fairy godmother. What do you think, you fucking idiot? So, anyway, are you in?
Fuck yes, I am! I want Dean to suffer and then to die in darkness for delaying Indy's review! Fuck Dean! Fuck him! I hate Dean! Fuck Dean to hell!
Jeez, shut the fuck up!
Good. So, are we all ready for this grand task?
Of course I'm ready for this fucking task, and I'm ready to kill Dean! After I kill him, I'll kill Indy Fan next!
Silence! And I'm afraid that won't be necessary for right now, Mr. Morbius.
First of all, Goldar, don't scare the shit out of me like that. Secondly, what brings you here? And thirdly, what the hell do you mean, not necessary?
The Empire wishes to speak with you.
The Empire?
The Empire? We have an Empire?
First of all, Loudy, shut the fuck up. Secondly, Goldar, look, I'm in the middle of giving this whiny little piss baby a task to...
It's not a request. They want to speak with you now.
Okay, fine. Guys, pacify this man-child.
What do you say, Mr. Morbius?
Who are you guys? How did you get in here?
Take this!
I said pacify, not torture him.
But you said you wanted to shut him up!
You know what, just keep the sticky tape on him. Ugh. Alright, Grievous, Darth Maul, I gotta ask, what the fuck is going on? Apparently I was told to stay low on the task given to me.
Sorry, Morbius, but I'm afraid you have to stay low on this mission of yours for now and try to not get involved in what we have planned.
Fucking what?
Are you fucking kidding me?
It's the truth.
You can't do this to me. I was assigned to take care of Dean after he interrupted the invasion of... Actually, the truth is, we do outrank you, so therefore, I'm the one giving orders.
Who said that? And who are you?
I told you we should go duct tape on him! Whatever, we should probably get out of here! This might get intense! Bye!
Okay, that was weird.
I'm surrounded by idiots. Grievous, Maul, please step aside. We got this. Hey! Who the hell are you two?
I am Katabur, the one in charge of this operation.
And as you know, I am the one giving you the order to practically stay low, given you failed to kill Dean, which resulted, should I remind you, being captured at the hands of the primitives. Fucking serious right now. Yes, I quite am, actually. And to the petulant and obnoxious loudmouth primitive who wishes to know who I am, allow me, out of my generosity, to explain it to you. My family fought in this galaxy for generations, serving both the Old Republic and the Galactic Empire for centuries. I killed plenty of Sith, plenty of droids, plenty of Jedi, and plenty of rebels for as long as we can remember. But you may know me better as Commodore Come Doom. What? It's funny. Stop it! Stop it! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Your name is literally Come Doom. Yeah, and? That sounds like a supervillain porn name.
Do you shoot come to kill your enemies?
That was pretty good, Loudy. Well, how do you know that is a proud family name?
Okay, whatever you say.
Shut up. All right. As mentioned before, Morbius, you are to stay low until... What is it now? Okay. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Okay. I just can't help but think you waking up in the morning and looking yourself in the mirror, looking all serious, and then saying to yourself out loud, you know what would be a really kick-ass and scary name? Kondo!
Morbius, stop! You're making this worse!
Anyway, what was your second name? Almighty Lord Clitoris? Or was that your fucking wife? Get it? Fucking...
A good one! That was a good
scrawny neck! You better behave yourself now! Holy shit!
I tried to warn you.
Anyone else feel like a little giggle? Why not? Do you find it reasonable?
No, I do not want to have any dark experience with my past.
No?
Nope, I don't want anything. Nope, I don't want a headache too like he did. Nope, I'm good. We're all good, right? We good?
Well then. Oh, and by the way, thanks, Kataboa. So, as I mentioned before, Morbius, you are practically to stay low until further notice. Listen here, Officer Scrotum Face. You don't tell me what to do. I'm literally in charge of handling Dean, so I...
Except, we heard of your failure to kill said individual back in October. So as of now, you are to stay low until further notice. If you attempt to intervene, you shall be reported to Gablor.
And you know how he is with the whole rat thing. Now, do you understand, Kevin Morbius? Even you know how smart you are. Fine, we'll stay out of it.
Excellent. Come on, Kamdoon. We have work to do.
At once. That's for you. Bye-bye, failure. What the fuck are you doing?
Nothing, sir.
Get to work!
Yes, sir.
And stop laughing! Damn it!
Now do you understand?
Yeah, I understand the message loud and fucking clear. Now piss off, you lung cancer having dintan!
As you wish. At last, we will reveal ourselves to the Jedi. At last, we shall have revenge.
Revenge on what, Darth Maul?
I think he was metaphorically speaking.
So long, Mr. Morbius.
What the hell just happened?
First off, Loudy, shut the fuck up. And secondly, if you don't have the attention of a 1-year-old, but I'm pretty sure you do, there's been a change of plans.
What? But I thought you wanted me to kill Dee!
I am well aware of what I said, Loudy. But there has been a change of plans, and we are giving clear, specific instructions to not fucking interfere. Otherwise, Gablor will punish us and...
I don't give a shit who this Gablor guy is! I want to kill Dean right now! I wanna! Let me kill Dean! Let me kill him right now!
Watch your temper, Loudy!
Come on! Let's hear it! What do you want? What are you gonna say? Come on! You pussy!
Well, we're waiting.
Okay! You guys win! I'm sorry, okay? I'm really sorry! So please don't kill me!
Good boy. Alright, fellas, stand down. So, Loudy, allow me to drill this into your thick skull and into your small brain. The Empire has assumed command for now, and we have been given clear, specific orders not to interfere. If we do so, let me rephrase that. If you even think of doing so, not only will we get in trouble, I will personally fucking flay you alive myself. Are we clear?
Yes, Mr. Morbius! I just pissed my pants!
Good. Now get the fuck out of my sight before I change my mind. Goldar, take me to his chambers, now!
Yes, my master. Follow me.
Bye! So, boss, what are we going to do?
Right now, Mr. Opossum, only time will tell. But in the meantime, I need a fucking drink.
And I'm going to need something to eat. Let's see what's on the menu.
Alright, I want the hand to be a big deadly claw. Give the max super speed, X-ray vision once the head is complete, and...
That was a good drink.
Ditto.
Morbius? What are you doing here? What's with the little face? Or... did you just found out I was fighting some random guy named, Isaac?
First off, who? Secondly, no. You're not in trouble. I'm upset at something else. Apparently, the Empire has taken control of operations, and we're basically to stay low due to my failure.
What? The Empire is taking over our job? But what about the mech that I'm working on?
Whoa, slow down, relax. This won't affect the, mech suit. And besides, this will give us plenty more time to work on this lovely masterpiece that the Crimson Blades commissioned us to do.
Well, okay then.
Eggman, we can't be setting ducks while the Empire's taking over.
You know, I was thinking the exact same thing, Mecha Sonic.
It's Metal Sonic.
What fucking error?
Mr. Opossum, I ask this with the utmost fucking sincerity. Could you not bicker right now? I already had to deal with one. I don't need to deal with another. Get me!
All right, boss. Sorry.
So, any other options for me?
Oh, and as for you, I'm glad you asked that. Why don't we continue on this giant mech thing? But, to help you, I found something that could really turn the tide in our favor. Lo and behold!
I'm scarred for life! Huh?
Who is this?
This, my friend, is Dr. Thaddeus Insano, son of Dr. Insano. He will help you complete the mech project, and given his methods, he'll help us control the course of nature by building a giant test tube for monsters?
Wait! Morbius! I didn't agree to this, and I thought you wanted me to work on the beast prototype!
I do want to, Doc. Hold your horses. But you'll also be helping my family friend here with the mech project and getting this thing done as efficiently and quickly as possible. And not only that, you'll be making it bulletproof and far more functional than Ganondorf's Project 7421 and dumb piece of garbage that pissed on original prototype of mine.
Huh? Project 742 what now?
That's none of your business. Do this, and everything will be fine, I promise. Say no, however, then you can kiss your family goodbye. And don't worry, I know where they live. Not only that, I'll make you watch as that happens. Do I make myself clear?
Okay! I'll help the other doctor! So please don't hurt my family!
Good. Very good.
I think you and I are going to be great friends! What about the beast prototype?
Yes, you can still work on that. But just remember, get this mech thing done first, or else you know what happens. Capiche?
Understood.
Good.
I'll be right there.
So, boss, how long would this take?
Given the Imperial forces are under the control of Kondo. Yeah, I know, very funny. Basically, they took over Jupiter. Next one is going to be Earth. However, if he does fail, then it goes back to us. And not only will we find a way to get rid of Dean once and for all, we will take a hold of all 4 elemental stones, change the world in our image, and make it right for the taking for the Dark One himself!
Hey, I want to join an evil laugh too!
Wait, why am I laughing?
And what about this Loudy guy you recruited?
He's gonna have to wait. I mean, hey, he was kind of a test subject anyway. But, like I said before, if Kondo fails, yeah, I know, very funny, let's get old. We'll be back in business, and besides, I have another option underneath my belt.
What kind of option, boss?
This option is a bounty hunter / mercenary, a part of the Crimson Blade's creed. They're also going to be a part of the Jupiter operation, mind you, but given they are a multiversal mercenary service, they can do multiple tasks at once. So, once Jupiter is basically off the picture, regardless of what happens, I'll send one of their deadliest to get rid of Dean for us.
And who is this bounty hunter, you say?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Dr. Eggman. His name is Zagura.